we're doing Nemo today. So hopefully you've already cut out all your pieces and you followed along. So here, I always put all my pieces together. So let's do our background first. And we only have 4 pieces. I do have my laptop right here, which you can't see, but this helps me piece it together. So even with 4 pieces, I'm always like, oh, where does it go? So I already have it here on my laptop. And so this is what we have here. So what I do is, I'm always, even though I know it will fit, I always do it right side up first just to make sure. So here's my Nemo. What I'm gonna do is, I'm sorry, like this is kind of cut off a little bit, so let me move it down a little bit. I'm going to flip him over and we're just gonna tape up the back. So I'm just using regular Scotch tape and I'm just gonna try to make it, push it up so there's no gaps and it's as flush as can be even though we cut the pieces. So just regular Scotch tape. And then after we piece our background together, and these are nice big pieces, so it's, you know, it's just easier that way. So I try to look for things that I know will look really good, and you won't see the seams. Now, this one, because Nemo has just a little bit of the black background all around, I didn't want to waste my black glitter cardstock. If, unlike Jasmine, let me pull this closer for you to see. Unlike Jasmine, Jasmine's hair is all black, and then you have the little outlines here. So for Jasmine, I did black glitter cardstock, and you can kind of see, you can't even see where the seams are. I mean, it's just so pretty, and you can kind of see how glittery she is. Her face is actually not glitter cardstock, it's a shimmer metallic, but it was just perfect. But you kind of, it's so pretty. And you know, the glitter cardstock's a little bit more expensive, so I try to pick and choose which ones I do with the black. But everything else, I think it really does need to be glitter because it's so pretty. It hides the seams really well. And you're only doing a few of these, and usually it's for a party, and it makes it really worthwhile because it just pops, and it's so pretty at the cake table or on the wall. The kids love it. It's like a real wow factor. So, okay, so I taped everything up, and now we'll just flip it right side up and start piecing our puzzle together. So it's nice, this piece we know is the face. Somewhere over here. I'm so bad at this. My husband loves puzzles too. Here we go. Something like this. And I'm gonna piece it together as quickly as I can so that you can see it, because I know you can. You're seeing it, a mirror image. And I am using orange glitter cardstock so you can see it's just so pretty. Here we go. And I always do this before I tape it down because I just want to make sure that my alignment's correct, like, you know, all the outline is evenly balanced and such. Okay, almost done. This way, this way. I just love this fin, it's so pretty. Okay, so we got that. Now we have the white, and I also did this in the Cricut glitter cardstock, so you can kind of see. And the main reason why I'm like jamming through this is I want to show you the foam part of it. That's the one part that I have not taped for everyone to see. I've talked about it, so it's no secret, but I haven't shown you what it looks like. Okay, so I'm gonna put him back on here so you can kind of see the whole thing. It's really cute, and I think this will make an awesome party decor. So you can see, and he's shimmery. There are some seams that you can see on here, but very little. He's got a seam right here in between the fin and maybe right here. If we had done this in black glitter cardstock, I don't think you would see it at all. My Spider-Man already went to its final home, so I can't show you that one. So Jasmine's the only one that's done really fleshed in, because all the others I only did glitter cardstock in the pretty colors, so you can kind of just see. I'll bring this one closer so you can see. You can see the seams right here where you cut. So, you know, it's kind of hard too because you have to have the right color glitter cardstock. But this, I mean, seriously, at a cake table, pretty amazing for a 4-year-old, right? So, all right, let me put this back up. And you can see with the foam board, they're standing up, propped up against something. It's pretty stable. Okay, so I am going to take off all these pieces because we haven't taped them down. This is not taping glitter on, it's not gluing glitter on glitter. So I would just use double-sided tape and just tape everything down once I'm happy with the layout. But let me just move it off because I want to show you the foam portion of it. And you can see that was pretty quick. I mean, these things, once you get going and you get used to the process, it's all about, I think the hard part is when you're slicing, to make sure that you're slicing where people can't see the seams. You're gonna put something over it. And that's what really makes these projects, is that it's just like, how did you make it that big? But, okay, so I'm gonna flip this over. And I'm just gonna take, this one's nice because it's gonna fit, the whole thing is gonna be on my cardboard. I'm just gonna do a quick outline with my pencil. And like I said, most of these so far that I've, for my customers, they're going to the cake table and then afterwards making it to the bedroom to be hung up. And usually with the cake topper, if you can believe it, they clean up the cake topper because it usually has the name on it, and it's in the same theme. But so because of that, I just want to make sure that it's stable enough to hold up, and then because it's being hung, it's all good. I haven't had one that needed to stand on its own, except for the Pokemon characters, and so you don't see it back there because that also already went to a birthday party. But they actually bought like hangers in the back to stake it into the ground, and that was a nice, really firm piece to hold it all up. Okay, so I'm taking my Cricut knife. I love this thing, and I know you can't see it right now, but I have the gigantic Cricut self-healing mat, and I think it's 36 by 24. It's amazing. So, okay. And no, I'm not being paid by Cricut, at least not at this time. So all I'm doing is, you can see my outline. Can you see it? It's just a pencil outline. I'm just gonna try to stay as close as I can to the line, but inside the line. So I do it pretty quickly. You'll hear it, and hopefully you'll see some of it. And I'm curious to hear from others how they're doing this. This has held up well for me, even for all of these standing in the back. I prop them up, I take pictures. My daughter's 4.5 and she hasn't managed to ruin them. And they've made it through many car rides too for showings. All right. So I'm just zipping through this, just cutting along. Can you kind of see now? Yeah, you kind of get a feel for it. And then pretty much I'm just going to, depends on where this is going to be hung or propped up. If I usually do double-sided tape. But on this layer, it's super easy to use a glue gun because you don't have to be exact. You have such a big surface area to play with. It's, you know, I don't like gluing it when it's, you know, like a little, like this little piece, and inevitably it gets onto the glitter, which I hate. Although I don't think anyone notices except for the person making it, right? All right, so here we go. I'm almost done. And I'm pretty sure I didn't cut through some parts, but you can kind of see it starting to poke through. And I can see over here. I'll just poke a little bit. It didn't connect here. And here, here. Okay, I think I got everything. I thought I did. Why am I having such a hard time? Okay, here we go. It's coming out. So I have my piece and my other piece. And this, I go to the Dollar Tree store because I don't think you can get it any cheaper than $1. And it's pretty good. It's held up for all my characters. So, okay. So I have it. Do I have it the right side up? No. I'm telling you, I'm horrible at this. Okay. And there you have it. I'm not gonna tape or glue it down right now, but you can see it's all behind. And you can see I cut just the inside, but my paper is cardstock and it's layered. It will stand. I'll try to prop it up against me so you can kind of see. So it stands really well. All right, thanks for joining, and catch you on another tutorial.